I got Knife at Shine. Good stuff. Wow.
That's not good enough for him. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so actually, the last time they played was actually a battle over the bridge. And it was a 3-1. I don't see characters here. I'm going to assume that it was Steve. They also played back in May. Well, the past resets before that too. Fusion 163, both winners grands and then losers quarters in 162 was all wins from Syrup. I assume also playing Steve. But Jackal did pull out the Sonic against him one time.
Well, hope maybe we get to see it again. We saw it earlier. You got excited. And it's kind of one of the options you can do, but both of them, this is how it kind of started out when they're facing off in that winner side and that double parry, hitting them up on there with that damage. You get handsomely rewarded with 43-52, and now it's set up. That was kind of slick. I'm not gonna lie. I love the idea.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit terrifying. I mean, nothing's more scary than a Steve that thinks. So. I'm not even being like wrong. Like,
you're not wrong. That's what's funny.
Steve players who think are terrifying, bro.
Like that?
Look at that. Yeah.
Like tapping the shield once, saying the same thing. And let me tell you right now, Jackal on the W. And there's Syrup on that W on the winner side. Want to see how it works out on there, but oh my goodness. Like you said earlier, a Steve that thinks, and Syrup is one of them for sure, being able to come with all these options. Jackal has to find some way to try to get this run back going, but Syrup getting a lead this early, it just hurts so much for momentum.
It is crazy too, because I mean, he's played Ness for so long, and I've always had the big old forward smash going to even that up. But Ness players, for like at least 99.9% of them, I never viewed them as people who think either. It's no offense to Syrup. It's just going from here to Steve, and the fact that they are a thinking player too, it just really goes to show that, you know, he is a cut above the rest.
It's like the Matrix. He's beginning to believe. And there's like the advanced Steve stuff, being able to tap on that shield, and great anti-air as well. The down tilt, you're so vulnerable to it by Wolf, and look at this patience that Jackal has to do and still gets hit up with it. I love this by Syrup, continuing to put this pressure on. I love the jab check as well, and instead gets the stage positioning, but still strikes back against Jackal.
Yep, gonna have to do that. Unfortunately, yeah, you got an anvil waiting for you. And I do like the mix up there too, because earlier we saw him just set up blocks directly touching the stage and then putting an anvil on the other side. So I do like that.
And this time was able to execute it fast enough, try to get it down there. So once again, Syrup, just set up set up the fort, set up the base, and maintain that safety. Jackal calling out the minecarts. That's what he's so good at, and gets rid of the crafting table. So no diamonds for Syrup. That is crucial right now for Jackal to make an opportunity.
There we go, forward tilt. And just putting down a lot of pressure here, trying to keep these lasers active as possible, maintaining this lead. That is big. That is a lot of trouble here.
Ouch.
Yep. And now he has a % lead for himself, and this is a big problem. We've seen Syrup actually get a lot of money out of just putting down, you know, down tilt at the ledge just at the right time while Jackal's trying to recover.
Yep, and the down smash threatening out there, but that's an overcommitment. So Jackal being able to good job and punish that. And keep in mind, Syrup's low in materials. So right now, that's why Jackal's playing a little more aggressive. There's only one piece of iron, and it gets snuffed out instantly by Jackal's bear.
Jackal's good enough to overcome just about every scenario. It's just kind of like where the mental space is. And, you know, coming from losers, he's probably like, he's already prepared himself saying, I'm going to have to go on a crazy run to make this work. So, I mean, we'll definitely see how it plays out moving forward, but sheesh.
My goodness. Jackal's awoken. The beast has awoken. But keep in mind, Jackal on that loser side has to win two, you know, it's best of 5, right? 2 sets of best of 5s in here, and Syrup, that gets a lot of time to kind of warm up and get the gears rolling. But at the same time, Jackal, one of those players where, you know, he's smart, able to adapt and kind of learn as he goes. So it's going to be up to Syrup to try to do as much as he can. But Jackal's counterplay to Steve is something to really kind of take notes about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if he should have definitely gotten that dash attack, but Jackal just probably wasn't ready. He's probably expecting like a billion different other options that Steve can throw at any point in time. But
yeah. Patiently waiting. You're gonna come down eventually, right? To keep block stalling.
He has enough blocks to stay up there for a bit.
And there we go.
Can he mine the blocks when he's standing on them? Does that actually do anything? I forget.
When you put TNT on top, I do believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the real sky block. And you can get a bonus just off of it too, but letting that fair unable to convert off of there. But Syrup stuck up into the skies. That's one thing that Jackal has been taking advantage of, and we saw it earlier. when Syrup gets juggled, it's really hard for him to land because of the way that, you know, Jackal's threatening with the shine. But there we go. Jackal get taken out there. I was talking about this whole thing about counterplay, but Jackal's the one who kind of slips up there and Syrup taking full advantage of it.
There we go. Dash attack. Ooh. Just putting on some solid damage there, but 131.
Fair.
On Syrup. That's one fair. Yeah. Oh.
Bye.
Oh.
Even Jackal looked up at closely saying, huh? I thought I hugged the wall.
I think it's like you have to angle it a certain way too. You know, just another one of those Rockman counterplays. One of 5 million Rockman counterplays you need to remember when playing this character, because Steve is not actually a problem.
Yeah. if you see, the problem is that you angled at a 45, but you need to be a 43. So
Yeah.
that's where you kind of went wrong there. But if you put in this interaction,
good luck finding that angle on your GameCube controller.
you just put anti-Steve notches. Is that the matter we're gonna have?
Anti-Steve notches? Yo.
Controller modders, y'all know what to make your next business for. Get those notches in there. Firefox, nah, this is optimal Steve notches. Speaking of optimal Steve, yikes, gets hit up with that nice little setup.
All right, yeah, there we go. Syrup gonna be able to answer back 1-1 now. And it is still Syrup in the winner side of Grands, by the way. Production.
You know, on there, but man, Syrup's just ways of just being able to convert is so good. And I mean, it also started off by having to collide into that wall and cuts off the recovery, but it's still looking real strong. Both of them still going back and forth. I love Syrup hiding behind the go and utilizing that mine card.
I remember that was a strategy that once it got pointed out, people were like, oh, I'm gonna find so many ways to abuse this, and then nobody ever abused it.
Yeah.
But either way though, Jackal getting a couple forward airs to get started. Not gonna be able to find anything else outside of that, but sometimes all you need is just one hit. Like right here.
Yeah, there we go. Both these characters need one hit. It's just that one can explode you and the other will explode you at 50. You know, both characters can do that. Never mind. Well, Steve can do both. Man, I sound like an apologist right now. My bad.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Oh no, it's the Tetris pieces.
L block.
L block. Line piece. T block. Ouch.
Yeah, forward smash gonna be able to take out that first stock here, giving Syrup a pretty decent lead, and also, you know, a little bit extra damage here. Oh, that was a little bit scary.
I had a heart attack seeing that block out there, and the gold tills provide so many problems. Like Syrup's just abusing the frame data, and now it's the setup gets the down to rushing for it, but instead it's gonna be Jackal smartly charging up the up smash a little longer, knowing you have some time.
Yeah, he got duels. Wow, diamond tools, pretty much the duels. He's got the dualies right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. These are the dually auto pistols. These ain't the dualies from Counter Strike.
I mean,
these are busted.
it kind of feels similar though. But I'm thinking what dually shotguns from like was it COD 4 or Modern Warfare or whatever it is. Those were an issue for a bit,
what
I
you're
guess.
talking about.
Yeah, but either way. Yeah, gonna be able to take that stock right back pretty quickly. Even though 75% here, Jackal's gonna be able to pack on just a little bit more. Just not gonna be able to hit that up smash though.
Yay, you escaped. Now watch out for the other multi-hits you have the SDI about.
It's almost like when you're learning how to do CPR classes and you gotta think about staying alive, and that's kind of like that's the same beat, that's the same hit. For all your Zoomers out there, if you see someone choking, just start like pumping their chest to the rhythm of Steve Jab in Smash Bros, and you can save a life.
He's dead. Oh no.
Oh man.
Look at that. All this as options, and like I said earlier, those diamonds, they're like the Akimbo model 1887s. That's what you're thinking about. I remember
that up.
I looked it up. I looked up. I made sure because I remember how much of a menace they were. They're like, why would you do that? How can you do this to me? But look at this, Jackal moving in, doesn't get the fair though, and now Syrup being able to cash a little more damage. But we've seen what Jackal can do even at a percent deficit, avoiding barely about there. But look at the resources on Syrup running out quickly, and only got one piece of iron left. That's all Jackal needs to be aware about, and it's gone.
Okay, gets the laser. That's actually kind of a tough position there. Yeah, that'll be enough. And Jackal going up 2-1 here. The game started off from like, okay, Syrup's just kind of going crazy. He's going to be able to close out this game. But no, Jackal fighting back.
Oh my goodness. They're able to fight back on there. That's the adaptation Jackal's got. But I think that's one thing you just always got to watch out for is the resources. That last iron was burned. Now Jackal just play more comfortable. But I love that down smash. And I really set it up there. And, you know, Syrup's never really rolled in any of these interactions in this set. So is able to kind of execute it out there. The back hit working out. So Jackal potentially on reset point.
We'll definitely see if you can get it going here. But, I mean, the way that Syrup's been playing, like, you gotta have to play impeccable. I mean, again, we already kind of brought up how Jackal, coming from the loser side, has already kind of like mentally prepared himself for this type of stuff. And like I said, Jackal's kind of going through his stages of grief when playing Wolf in this meta. It's this character's not good. I'm playing more honest than everybody else, and then you get right back to playing like an absolute god. So we'll see if he's able to get into god mode here.
It's the melee.
Oh
no! I think, you know what the best part about that is? Syrup just keeps a stone cold face saying, well, that happened.
Dude, okay, I'm not even gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, Syrup is like, I have never really seen Syrup like not maintain composure and playing the game. He could be freaking out and I would never know. Like, it's absolutely insane how this kid plays.
Syrup outside. Okay, that happened. Syrup inside. Oh no! I SD'd! That was so bad! Oh my god, everyone saw that!
I think you're channeling. I think you're channeling you falling out of your chair earlier.
Okay, buddy.
Everybody saw that.
And it's like you saw it, we saw it, but the anvil directly to the cranium, and now also has diamonds ready to go, and the clash happening out there. But I love it. Jackal immediately taking a step backward, but gets hit up with the delayed grab because of the properties. The steepler saying the grab sucks. I'm not too sure about that.
Nope, there we go. Right back onto that platform. You got to be careful with those platforms, man. If Jackal is just around, just do not land on platform if you have the ability to do that. Like, it's just a bad spot to be in. He's going to convert into something on it. You just don't want any part of that business.
And it's real rough there, too, because Syrup burned, like, the anvil early. So now Jackal is just like, you can't make two. So I'm going to go ahead, and I don't need to shine. I can just kind of go ahead and keep juggling on there. So now just has to keep an eye. There's 2 irons ready to go. Great stall on Syrup, knowing that Jackal was going to go ahead and flinch. Has an anvil ready to go, but sailed right past it. One more piece of iron is available on Syrup. Jackal definitely keeping an eye on it, but great spacing control. Baits it out once again, though.
I feel like he probably could have got more out of a forward smash. I don't know. I mean, I'm not the professional here.
Oh my. Get rid of the crafting table.
Yeah, it's gonna stick around. No, not for too much longer though. Okay, gets another piece of iron here. Back throw, is that gonna be enough? No, he survives just a little bit longer.
Sails back down. What? Okay, it worked out. That's all that matters. There we go. And I love how Syrup's actually putting the crafting table on the platform, because usually the tech is that if they come down, you want to push them off because you have enough time. But if you're putting it on the platform, it's really difficult for Jackal to kind of challenge that out there. And Syrup doing an amazing job kind of keeping on their forward throw, blocked off the excellent angle by Jackal.
Yeah, definitely letting that go just a little bit faster, because he could have recovered low, right? But I mean, obviously, Syrup probably would have been a bit more ready for that. And still, just Jackal being able to extend this stock just a little bit longer allows him to get on just a little bit of percentage. Nothing too crazy.
Looking real good, and Syrup desperately trying to finish the stock out there. Finally gets the up throw, and that's a lot of time to go ahead and try to get the resource. At least it wasn't like a star K or anything, because that would give Syrup like years to get all the materials. But speaking of that one, look at all this damage being provided out there. Jackal breaking out of it though, using a stray nair, and both of them trading arrows, but it favors Syrup.
Okay. Ooh.
Uh-oh. This is looking real close. Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, it's definitely a little tough here. Just kind of waiting it out. And I mean, I don't blame Jackal for playing this way right now, because you wanna wait for just the right position so you can get in there and try and close out the stock so you can get that reset. Because any mistake here, it's pretty much going to be just a Syrup W, and we go to game 5 instead.
And now has to be careful with the recovery. Gets hit up with the down tilt. This is looking real difficult, but the anvil missed.
Yep. Just a little off the mark with that one. That up throw, not gonna do it. Just barely though. Oh, that's huge. I told you, don't land on that platform, bro.
Oh, no, that was the minecart. Remember last time it got killed from it? That led to losing it out on winner's side, and now it barely clutched it out there because the up smash extended the hitbox of himself. So now moving on to game number 5.
Yeah.
Look at this right here. It's gonna happen.
That was a little silly. Like, I want to like take that situation and I want to try and like go frame by frame like later, like probably like I'm probably gonna have to do that on my Switch just to see like when everything connects and stuff like that, because part of me just feels like it should have clanked with the cart and also destroyed it, but
I mean, if it's like the startup version with the redstone.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. The startup is a much different scenario.
And it's redstone. It's powered up too. Like that's a very strong car. And
Yep.
And canines usually lose the car matchup.
I'm gonna hug my dog after this block, just for that one alone. You wouldn't lose that matchup, no. It's crying into my dog.
Oh man. That was up to damn. We're the one on the same brain cell and the same mindset, but it's gonna be up to Jackal trying to figure this one out there. Had a really good stuff and moving on forward, but it's gonna be up to Syrup maintaining on there. Yep. Oh, survived though. Ouch,
Yeah,
but for how long?
Yep. Don't worry, every animal loses the anvil matchup.
It's true.
If you drop an anvil on any animal, it's probably gonna die.
Unless you have blocks. Naruto got a security out there, but Alex green splatting on there, gets rid of the crafting table, and gonna go for it. And Jackal sitting there helplessly, saying, well, I can't really do anything.
Okay. And both of them just kind of taking their time. Oh, I like that. Yep. Yeah, just wasn't able to get a big conversion out of that.
And talked about earlier with the platform game that Jackal has, you want to be able to avoid it out there, but Syrup instead getting rewarded with the hit. Great stuff on the defense. Jackal forced to hold onto the shield for an absurd amount of time as Syrup trying to react to it. The crafting table delaying just a tiny bit, but all these options being thrown out as Jackal is sitting on life support. A forward smash surely will take it, and Syrup is just challenging it. Look at that.
Oh no! Okay, there we go. I was like, did he mess up the timing? Because like Jackal, I think, did the no mix-up. But now you're down basically a whole stock here. The percentages continues to pile up. We're gonna need to see another Jackal play because this is not looking too good.
We're gonna need a miracle from him, and what's a miracle to a person in creative mode able to do so well with it? And look at all this pressure that Syrup is putting out there. And what's really scary too is that I have yet to see Footstool out of shield anvil. That is such a lethal thing that Syrup can do and has done constantly. And we'll see where it kind of comes up. Yep.
You mean the Acme Corporation? It's called the Acme Corporation.
Got it. But there we go. Jackal able to get it out there, and now at least you don't have diamonds to worry about, but it's up to Jackal to really make this happen.
I mean, hey, he's definitely capable of doing that, though. I mean, 26%, already a nice little start, nothing too crazy. 64, I mean, it's not ideal versus Steve, but you're not in a terrible spot. This gets a little more worrying.
Worried about it. Great tech to survive! It finally worked out there. Only one piece of iron. Forward smash gets punished out there. Jackal making this work. Misses the bear on the juggle though. Syrup spends it all. He is resourceless. But are you out of options? No. Syrup still swinging, unafraid, but neither is Jackal. Juggling up there. Syrup gotta find some way to make it down, but can we have a reset?
Just all the resources. And that's the thing is like when you have no resources like that and you're Steve up in the air, you are literally a sitting duck. You have no good way to get back down to stage. And it's just a matter of just your opponent who's on the ground just capitalizing and make sure they can close it out. So honestly, that was just well played by Jackal, just staying on top of it, staying aggressive. That was huge.
Oh man, and it's like a reminder of what happened in the winners finals. The one game that Jackal took was being able to consistently juggle Syrup, and this time Syrup didn't even have a shot. No iron available. There was nothing that Syrup could have done. Went for the Hail Mary, gets punished out there, but we have a reset. Fresh amount of games. We have to see how the adaptation works on both of them, but Syrup is just undeterred, still pulling out the bread and butters.
Yep. All right, tries to throw that minecart at him so he can get caught up in it.
Oof.
Yeah, Jude's definitely on top of his movement right now. He's in the zone.
He's in the Jackal zone, but forcing out all these things, and now Syrup stuck on the platform. And you talked about earlier, Skiff. You don't want to be there when it's a Jackal, because Jackal is so good at maneuvering around there. But Syrup finding their way out of it. But I love these mix-ups on these double jumps. But both of them are boxed real close to each other. But Syrup finally gets the first advantage. Oh, wow, that anvil slipped past.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that anvil ended up slipping off the stage. I thought for sure it was just going to land on the ledge, but Smash Bros continues to be a very goofy game.
Yeah, that's where he inserts like the banana sound. Yeah. Slip sound when the anvil just kind of goes off there. But right there, missing the confirm though. That's huge. So Jackal staying alive, and I love this juggling. There's no iron on Syrup, and there's no life either.
Okay, there we go. Ooh. All right, this is why I love watching Steve. Steve's literally the funniest character in the game. There's just so much goofy stuff happening here. But getting right back into those Syrup with the back air, sending Jackal both ways off the stage, one side to the other. Finally finds a way to clean it up with a back air.
And yep, I love that. The head dunker. Being able to kind of get out there with the Elytra, forcing little options, but there we go. That's the gold tools coming to clutch. That's a very fast and quick 51 in a blink of an eye. Getting out there with the standing nair, you like the sword swing, and Jackal getting caught out there, but excellent tech and reaction.
There we go, up tilt. Just trying to continue to pile on this damage. And this is the thing, man, is Jackal's so good at these onesies, twosies. That crafting table actually saved Syrup there. That was wild. He had that charged up too.
Oh, and then a clank with the first hits. Now there's a TNT. Good luck. Push it. Push it.
Return to sender.
Return to sender. No such moment. No such soul. And that's gonna be what's gone.
Yeah, jab once on the shield. Short hop over with the back air. Getting that punish on the grab attempt. Beautifully played.
Ouch. Oh, it stays alive though, but how long? Nope. That's the checkmate. Oh, man. Hold up. Oh, this song's perfect. It's like the marathon, because that's what it feels like when you're going against Steve. Here's phase 3 of this boss fight.
I feel like when he puts the wall up and then drops the anvil on the inside, that's like the Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
It's just dropping down and it's terrifying the whole way through.
Oh my, but lands the sweet spot and it holds shield just in time to avoid getting smacked up on there. The head scratcher, I'm calling it that from now on. Being able to get out there and even tilting on there. Really good stuff on Jackal though. Look at these conversions, they're clean.
Yeah, that actually continued because Syrup actually teched on that block. He didn't have to do that, but for all your hard work, you were rewarded with Steve Diamond forward smash.
Woe be upon thee. And did you see how smart that was, utilizing the block in order to delay it? But excellent angle. Didn't get it just in time though, baiting it out there, but caught slipping and overextending. Syrup gets it.
Kind of shocked that grab didn't get him. You can even see in Jackal's face too. He was just like, what?
I mean, I like it too. I like it. Because I think what was higher is that how many times has like Jackal like touched Syrup's shield and the instant up smash comes out. So I think Jackal was betting on perhaps baiting out an up smash and then punishing accordingly, but Syrup this time did not fall for it, going for that. But yeah, that's the crafting table plot armor. That is rough.
Yeah, that was definitely super, super tough there. That would have been huge. Who knows how different the game would have been at this moment, but I mean, or the set, I mean, but Syrup up 1-0. Gonna continue to pile on some damage.
He's plus! Oh no, he's dead!
Yeah, he's dead regardless. Oh wait, no, he was actually alive there too. Oh, wash, rinse, repeat. All right.
Syrup is a menace. Bro was like, I'm gonna make sure you're gone.
I mean, he did everything right the way he was supposed to. I mean.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, just a raw up smash. He says, you got one, I got one too.
I'm a whole stock down, but I'll still do my best. But great stuff on dominating on top of that platform. Jackal, oh no, misinput. Y'all know the vibes. No way, the crafting table again, but this time maintain survivability by hanging on, you know, the left side, but this is so entertaining. Oh my goodness, and now just forced off on there and utilizing these options. Jackal trying to make up for that, you know, that first stock that was just kind of gone in a blink of an eye, but Skiff, look at this lead that Syrup's kind of putting on forward.
I mean, I will maintain my position. I still think that Steve is the most well-designed character in the game. And the last time I said this, people got upset, but they forgot that Smash Bros. Is not a competitive game at heart.
True. Push it.
But this character, man, he just does so much funny stuff.
Look at that. That was accurate physics engine, too. Like, it's just like, nope, it won't slip through because there's still a block. Like, come on, they're accounting for everything.
Whoa!
They sure did account for everything, baby! They sure did! They sure did!
Oh my god, dude. This character is just so funny, man. Walk him off. Oh, it missed. Okay, you know what? You still got it there. Yeah, run it right back. Then you go right back into small battlefield. You know, after you kind of heartbreaker game one in the reset, and you get absolutely just it looked foolish at that game too, man.
I love it. As soon as you said, well balanced, the well designed one, all of a sudden all hell just broke loose with the interaction.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, let me show you off exactly what this is gonna do, and you're right. Not competitive game by heart. As Syrup is in a dominating fashion, Jackal gonna have to put up a reverse sweep to make this comeback happen to win. But how well Syrup's been playing, that looks mighty difficult.
Well, I mean, he did just get the reset, all right? And a couple of them were some clutch-like comebacks and just closing out games and some very, very tight, last act scenarios. So we'll definitely see how this plays out going forward. I mean, right now he's got a percentage lead, so it's possible. It's definitely possible. But if Syrup just kind of keeps doing this weird thing where he goes, hey, everything's working out in my favor, and I'm also just pressing all these crazy buttons and just looking out for me.
Like that.
Then yeah, I've definitely got this.
Now out of iron though, so Jackal trying to maintain this aggression and pull on forward, but having to play safe though, so Syrup continue to get all these materials and system TNT. I love dangling it. Look at that. No. Wow. He's playing the Steve. Oh.
You landed below me, you idiot.
Fool!
Fool!
And now eat this. Break the eye.
Yeah. All right, wrap it up. All right, folks, that is Fusion 170 in the books.
And that's all, folks.
And my name's Skiff, and this is Wolf Scratch. Wolfie, where can our folks at home find you?
You can find me at WOLFESRATCH. We'll see you guys. Oh, never mind. Syrup stays alive.
Oh my god, he survived. Oh my god. See, look, I still think this is the funniest character in the game, but this character's not good for competitive bros. Listen, I'm just being honest. I like the character. I like fighting Steve, but this character's not good for competitive.
The fact that you can live. Steve! But yeah, you can follow me at Wolfie Scratch. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know the vibes because Syrup, right now, hey, you didn't die. Just kidding! Just kidding! I'm sorry! I did
there
this!
We go. And now we got Diamond on board, 104 as well.
Bro, he's just swinging. He's just swinging.
I want to believe that, like, in a Jackal comeback, but man, Syrup's actually playing.
No.
Like, yeah, never mind. Yeah, Syrup's actually playing really good, and like it just kept getting worse and worse as time went on, man.
I just love at the end where Syrup just starts swinging. He's just like, maybe this will work. And you're like, no, I'll just go back.
I mean, Steve has that privilege to just do that, man.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of crazy.
Well, congratulations to Syrup. Jackal did reset the bracket, but at the end cleaned it up with a nice 3-0. The champion of Fusion 170.
Yep. Yeah, man. Not much to really say there. Just, I mean, a good reset and a quick 3-0. Yeah, dude, Syrup just keeps getting better with Steve, and you can definitely see in the way like some of the setups he does. The option coverage, just staying really consistent with the combos as well. Putting someone off stage and just, converting into a stock.
And oh my, that just sucks. Like you saw the down smash there, and then seeing the one where Syrup survived because of the delayed punks of crafting table. Yeah, it's just gotta suck. But real good stuff. Yeah, that was a robbery. I was like, oh my god, it's the empowered one. But then was able to clean up in the reset here. This is the crucial moment. No resources, and I love the up throw. A lot of players would just kind of go for off stage, but no. Understand you got to juggle this character in order to kind of get that W. But Syrup just says, yeah, you got the reset, but let me show you exactly how I do it and clean it on up on there. There we go. That's the crafting table interaction that just worked out.
I learned like that one too. That was actually a really slick little ledge trap there. I mean, he ended up messing up the wall there, or not messing up the wall. He just took a little bit too long, and Jackal kind of punched the button a little bit quicker than usual. But yeah, overall, just a really solid set.
Yeah, and then he's dead.
Actually, I think he would have grabbed ledge at that point. Yep.
Good stuff by Syrup though. That was like just real consistent, and then being able to kind of like Oh man, it was just really rough. Like Jackal fought tooth and nail, and this guy was gold.
That one was really funny. That was a very funny stock there.
It was perfectly timed too. Like everything was just like a comedy show. Like everything just lined up.
Listen, when I say that his footstool down there is the Acme Corporation, that's not just a coincidence, right?
You're right.
He is literally just an Acme cartoon.
And then here you go, the setup. Bink, bink, bonk. Good stuff on there by Syrup, taking it with the 1, 2, 3. And speaking of 3, takes it 3-0, but that's gonna close it out for Fusion. That was great, Skiff. Holy. That was
definitely a lot of fun. We got a lot of good sets here. Carflow and Haven definitely battled it out. That was a fun one to watch. Carflow actually just had a really good run too. Yeah. Jackal, played super well. But Syrup, man, that is your champion for Fusion 170. But I don't think there's anything else for us to add here. My name is Skiff. You can find me at Skiff Talks on Twitter.
Y'all can find me at Wolfie Scratch down below at WLFESRTCH. Y'all know the vibes. That was fun as hell. That was a good block, and honestly, if there is anything we'd like to close out with, like ad reads or...
I think that's it. So hey, stay safe, enjoy your Monday, and get ready to work Tuesday morning because I'm not gonna. So see you guys later.
Unless you're unemployed, then do whatever you do.
Let's go unemployment.